Mila and Angel to be good at what they do already. We want to continue to highlight their strengths. We also want to continue to improve and figure out ways where they can score easily, where they can still be effective defensively. I think it's important to understand, though, that even though that they're kind of the cornerstones of this franchise, that
Caitlin Clark, the golden goose of women's basketball, just got hit with a fine. For what? Talking a little trash on the court? Oh honey, the WNBA just handed us a steaming plate of drama, and we're about to dig in like it's a Black Friday haul. Consider this your all-access pass to the tea, the shade, and the straight-up absurdity of the Caitlin Clark-Ryan Howard showdown. Buckle up, because this ride gets wild. So, picture this. The WNBA, the league that's all about empowering fierce, unstoppable women who own the court. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the twist. They slapped Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard with a $30 fine each for some on-court trash talk.
Angel kept getting the ball down there off rebounds or passes, and it just seemed like it would get stripped or blocked. What did you see that was preventing her from getting in the flow of the offense today?
$30? That's not even enough to fuel a Starbucks run for the team. Caitlin Clark, the woman practically carrying the WNBA into the spotlight, gets dinged for holding her ground, and Ryan Howard, an all-star just trying to match the energy, gets the exact same penalty. It's like getting detention for passing a note in class, except the note says, "I'm here to win, deal with it." So, what actually went down? Picture this, State Farm Arena in Atlanta, jam-packed with 17,044 fans, many of whom probably sold a vital organ to watch Caitlin Clark do her thing. The Indiana Fever are squaring off against the Atlanta Dream, and this one's personal. Just 2 days earlier, the Dream squeaked out a 91-90 win, so tensions are already simmering. Think reality show reunion. Everybody's got history, nobody's letting it slide. First quarter, Ryan Howard is on Clark like she's trying to win both a staring contest and a wrestling match at the same time. Hands on hips, chest bumps, the full package. Clark's dribbling, trying to shake her, but Howard's defending like she's auditioning for WWE SmackDown. Then it happens, Clark drops the line of the night. "I'm not scared of you." Oh, snap. Now, you'd think the WNBA would market this moment as the kind of fiery, can't-look-away competitiveness that makes sports electric. But nope. Instead, they hand both players a $30 fine. Like, is this pro basketball or the neighborhood HOA? Excuse me, ladies, your competitive spirit is disturbing the peace.
It was just some of them were just rushed from this. I mean, that was really it. I think it was just rushed, but I mean, Angel knows that we have confidence in her, just like Camilla.
Caitlin Clark didn't throw a punch, didn't shove anyone, didn't even drop a swear word. All she did was say, "I'm not scared of you," sprinkle on a little sass, and toss out a sarcastic thumbs up at halftime that had me hollering. And Ryan Howard? She's just out there doing her job, trying to shake the league's biggest star. This is basketball, not a knitting club, so why is the WNBA acting like passion is a violation? Here's an analogy for you. Imagine you're at karaoke night, absolutely nailing a Beyoncé track. The crowd is eating it up, then some guy jumps on stage and tries to grab your mic. You shut him down with, "Nah, this is my song," and the room goes wild because that's exactly the vibe they came for. But then the bar manager fines you for killing the mood. That's the WNBA right now, punishing the exact spark that makes the game thrilling. Caitlin Clark is out here draining logo threes and radiating fearless energy, and the league's like, "Whoa, girl, tone it down." She's the reason 17,044 people packed that arena, the reason TV deals are rolling in, and the reason merch sales are skyrocketing. Yet they are treating her fire like it's a problem.
Wow. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it about the Angel Reese game. And after that game yesterday, there's no lying anymore.
Brian Brewer, a finance professor at Indiana University, says Caitlin Clark is responsible for 26.5% of the league's entire economic activity in 2024. We're talking merch, ticket sales, TV rights, the whole package. That's not just a player, that's a walking billion-dollar brand. And you're fining her for talking? Now, let's get into the double standards, because the WNBA is serving hypocrisy like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. This league loves to market itself with slogans about strength, empowerment, and mental toughness. We're fierce, we're unstoppable. But the moment Caitlin Clark brings that same fire, suddenly it's, whoa, slow down, that's too much heat. Meanwhile, Other players are out here running full-blown social media shade campaigns that make mean girls look like a wholesome kids cartoon, and the league's just sitting back, sipping tea, pretending they don't see it. Take Angel Reese, for example. She's been tossing jabs at Clark for months, tweets, TikToks, you name it, keeping the drama alive like it's her main hustle. And the WNBA? Silent. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
And honestly, there's no lying. Like, everything that I stand by, I triple stand by every single thing that I've said. If Angel Reese is the first option, your team is going to be the worst.
Silence. No fines, no warnings, just letting that reality TV style drama bubble away. But Caitlin Clark says 5 little words on the court, and suddenly the WNBA's dusting off the rule book like it's the 10 Commandments. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about Clark and Howard. It's about what the WNBA actually stands for. They are pushing to grow the league, right? They've got a shiny new 11-year, $2.2 billion media rights deal kicking in for 2026. Ratings are climbing, with 21 of the 24 WNBA broadcasts pulling in over 1 million viewers. And yet, they are penalizing the kind of fire and personality that gets people tuning in the first place.
Night went off for 27 points and 11 assists, and in her sophomore season, Clark now has the most 25-point, 10-assist games in
Now, let's talk about the real MVP of this whole saga. And spoiler alert, it's not Angel. Enter Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever phenom who's out here playing chess while Angel's still trying to figure out how to open the checkers box. Clark's casually dropping 27 points and 11 assists like it's just another Tuesday, smashing records faster than you can say highlight reel. She now holds the record for the most 25-point, 10-assist games in WNBA history, tied with Courtney Vandersloot, by the way, and she's done it in just 42 games. 4-2. That's like publishing a bestseller in your first month as an author. Clark's vision, skill, and selfless style are why fans are glued to their TVs, while Angel's games often feel like watching a comedy special where the punchline is always, "Oops, missed again." The contrast couldn't be sharper. Clark's threading passes through defenses like a seamstress racing a deadline, while Angel's clutching the ball like it's her last dollar. Clark's lifting her entire team, making everyone around her better, while the WNBA, well,
WNBA history. She has only played in 42 games in her entire WNBA career, and she already has the record for this. But she also has now...
It's like comparing a symphony to a kazoo solo. One's music, the other's just noise. And the numbers? They don't lie. Clark has 3 triple-doubles in just 41 games, ranking 3rd all-time in the WNBA. Meanwhile, Angel's stats read more like a participation ribbon. Congrats on showing up and looking busy. But here's where it gets juicy. Angel didn't just stumble over her ego. She pole vaulted right over it. Remember when she threatened to walk unless she got the paycheck she thought she deserved? Bold move. Cotton, let's see how that plays out. Spoiler, it's not. Demanding a raise while your team's getting blown out and your highlight reel doubles as a blooper compilation isn't a power move. It's a sketch comedy act. It's like trying to sell a beat-up sedan by slapping a Ferrari badge on it. Sponsors and teams invest in performance, not pure bravado. And right now, Angel's bank account is basically yelling, "Show me the receipts." And don't even get me started on the locker room dynamic. You think her teammates are thrilled to play alongside someone who's hugging the ball and padding stats while the scoreboard's roasting them? Basketball's a team game, not a one-woman Instagram highlight reel.
Assist games in WNBA history. And guys, if you look at this screenshot here, it's actually kind of wild. So Caitlin Clark has 10 games with 20 points and 10 assists, and she reached that milestone in only 40.
It's not just bad basketball. It's a full-on vibe killer. You can bet there's some serious side-eye happening in the Chicago locker room right now, and it's not because someone swiped the last Gatorade. Coach Marsh's criticism wasn't only about Angel's performance, it was about the ripple effect. One player's selfish game can tank a team's chemistry, and that's drama no one signed up for. Now, let's talk social media, because Angel's online presence is basically a masterclass in how to turn fans into critics. Her big talk might have earned her a burst of clout early on, but every missed shot, every stat-padded possession, every self-proclaimed best player in the country moment is now just meme material. Twitter is a battlefield, and Angel's out here handing out ammo like it's Halloween candy. One viral clip of a blown layup, and she's instantly the punchline for 1,000 sarcastic posts. In today's world, your digital reputation can make or break you, and Angel's feed is starting to look more like a roast session than a highlight reel. It's like she's starring in her own reality series called How to Fumble a Career in Real Time. Here's the kicker. This whole saga is a cautionary tale wrapped in a lesson on humility. Angel could have been a beloved rookie, steadily grinding her way to respect. Instead, she's become the poster child for what happens when
2 games, and as you can see, Courtney Vandersloot, who holds that record, reached it in 400
people about the Angela Reese versus Caitlin Clark thing. To all the black people out here trying to make it a racial issue.
Legends aren't built on stat sheets or flashy quotes. They are forged in clutch plays, selfless teamwork, and the kind of hustle that lifts everyone around you. Angel's out here playing for the gram, not the game, and it's turning her from a rising star into a headline-chasing flop faster than you can say airball. And we can't ignore the bigger picture. The WNBA is in the middle of a historic moment. Viewership is up 400% since Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court, and players like her are reminding everyone why basketball is magic. It's the heart, the skill, the chemistry. That's what keeps fans glued to their screens. Clark's racking up assists, shattering records, and delivering jaw-dropping highlights, while Angel's serving up did that really just happen? Moments better suited for a blooper reel. Fans tune in for the thrill, the tension, and the breathtaking displays of talent, not a one-woman act where the lead keeps tripping over her own hype.
Pure garbage. In terms of a skill set, her versus Caitlin, she's garbage. She plays like a toddler. There's no finesse, no smoothness.
So where does Angel go from here? That's the million-dollar question, or in her case, the I want a bigger paycheck question. Coach Marsh's criticism could be the wake-up call she desperately needs, but only if she's willing to actually hear it. Every athlete goes through a rough stretch, but not everyone has the humility to admit it and make changes. The real question is, does Angel have the grit and self-awareness to turn it around?